too.
Pretty close,
Is it really? For you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even close to being on route yet, the right way, being the GPS route. You know, typically like an hour and 40 minutes out. And it keeps shrinking like crazy.
Jesus. How fast are you going?
I can fly directly over the mountain. There's going to be fly over Pikes Peak. I'm only supposed to be at 14,000 feet. Pikes Peak's at 14,900 feet. This should be interesting.
All right. American Airlines, whatever the hell number you are cleared for death.
We are cleared for a direct hit on the mountainside.
That's fucking great.
What runway? We have an airport?
Cleared for takeoff. Apparently. Switch GPS. Can we get enough throttle to move forward, please? There we go.
You couldn't have like turbulence levels, but I was trying to get up the level. That's right.
Alright, it's currently showing 15 hours until I reach my destination, which may be a product of me going very slowly as I taxi out onto the runway and open throttle for Toga.
Oh, okay, God. Dude, I swear to God, I was able to fly into the mountain. At the last minute, I was like, you can increase your altitude to 220. So I went up. I'm just barely going to be high enough to go over these mountains. Like, I was legit worried for a minute. I was like, oh fuck.
Just enough. We're going to give you just enough clearance in time to clear Pikes Peak.
And if you guys want an absolute stunning picture, look out your windows right now. As we are just going to barely miss from grazing the peak of the mountain by 200 feet.
Positive rate, gear up. Altitude hold on, speed hold on. Speed hold on now. Autopilot on. Now hold on. And now we can sit back and enjoy a nice flight to California.
That's not just some blade. What that Jeep?
I couldn't hear you. You like cut out when you were saying it.
Turn left heading 255, proceed on course.
Man, flying over these mountains though, man. Imagine if this thing had a better graphics pack. This would look insane.
Right? Just in general, having a better graphics pack.
Back on something. So, oh, shut up. I'm already on that. So I'm getting ready to line up with my route, and about 120 or 100, about an hour and 29 minutes away.
I am 23 from my next checkpoint.
I this is a direct flight.
Yeah, I didn't. Although to be fair, it's fairly direct. So I'd say I probably have an extra hour and a half on you. Because it's going to probably take me about the same amount of time just to get to on par with Colorado.
Yeah. And where's Chad at? Did he get this game?
He said he did. I don't know where the hell he is.
That's funny. He put that one thing in their chat, and I was like, "Where's the autopilot at?"
It would be the Z button, but
I don't use that. I just click the little
I have a
war lock button. Oh my god.
yeah. I was say I have a button for it, so
I do too. I have a button for it on my joystick, so when I go to land, I can hit the button on the joystick and turn it off. Make it easier.
that's why I have one on my wheel. But I use it on takeoff too, because I already got my hands on the wheel for that. Yes, I acknowledged. No, I don't want to open a flight planner. That was accidental. Ugh. So tomorrow it is California. It's
And
gonna be.
Steelers Day.
That's true. What time do we play tomorrow?
No idea.
I think 4 o'clock.
What time do the Steelers play tomorrow?
Pittsburgh Steelers will play Indianapolis Colts tomorrow at 5:30 p.m.
Oh, nice. Late game. Oh, fuck. That's when the race is. God damn it, Nick.
Wait, what time is? Oh, god damn it!
5:30 my time.
6. No, it's an hour. It starts an hour before the race. But either way,
Yeah,
it's
but
while
it's
the race is
happening.
on. Yeah. God damn it. I'll do. If you can make the race, I'll just do what Junior's spotter does or crew chief.
Get much late to the games.
Yeah, just be like, what's the score of the game? We're winning 89-0. I wish. I'm just excited we're gonna have Ben Brown and James playing. All the starters. I said hide the menu. Thank you.
How high did you figure it off? I'm gonna see it.
Last I remember, it was at 8,000.
I'm about to hit my cruising altitude at 25K.
Oh, my cruising altitude is 24,000.
Mine's 25. Which is funny. It's funny how we fly so low, but in real life we go much higher.
Right?
In real life, they're like 30,000 or higher.
I know. It always wants us to fly low, and I'm like, why?
Well, if I try to fly up that high, I have so much damn turbulence that some of the damn planes will fall apart.
Well, that's true. Wait, what plane are you flying right now?
737-800.
Okay. Yeah, you're going to probably be flying that most of the season. You could probably utilize your Learjet for like Kansas, Texas, Iowa, but for the most part, probably Phoenix. But for the most part, you're gonna have to use that 737, just for realism purposes, because there ain't no way a Learjet's making that flight all once. Although they get good gas mileage. Yeah, they get pretty good gas mileage.
There's a thing that I watched on Discovery Channel talking about how the bigger the plane is, the better gas mileage they get because they use different types of engines.
Yeah, in comparison, for the most part, they do get better gas mileage overall. But I believe they actually, for most of them, can't go quite as far as a Learjet can at times. questionable. I just know that the engines they use on the big jets are, for the most part, specialized, so they get better fuel economy.
Yeah, because that's why. Cause I've always wondered why. Like, if let's say, for instance, like I fly from Colorado Springs to Denver, which is a very stupid flight, but they do it all the damn time. They will put you in a bigger plane, like a 737 or a 747. But like before, I've had a flight before. I flew to Dallas, and I flew in a big 737, I think it was, from Colorado Springs to Denver. But then when we got to Denver, and we got one of those CJ, whatever, those little small
CRJs, yeah.
Yeah, so we got into one of those bitches, and I'm like, why do we fly a big ass plane up here, but then a little plane to go further? It was the whole gas mileage thing. Because not many people need to fly that far away, but more people will fly in a bigger,
Yeah.
from here to there. Which, dude, the flight from Colorado Springs to Denver is absolutely hilarious because, like, you hit, 15,000 feet, and the pilot's like, okay, you can, if you want to, you can take out your phones and everything, but here in a couple minutes, we're going to be starting our descent. Then literally like 5 minutes later, we've now begun our descent. Please put your seatbelts on and your trays in upright fashion.
It's like why are we even making this flight?
Like it's literally like you're in the air for like literally like 15 minutes.
It's like, why is this even a flight? Why are people stupid enough to pay for this flight?
Well, it's actually cheaper to fly there than it is to drive there.
Now that's retarded.
Yeah.
Jesus, I would assume
there's
that.
so many flights from Colorado Springs to Denver, it's crazy.
Jesus.
I mean, you can drive from Colorado Springs to Denver in like an hour and a half. Or you can fly there in 15 minutes. Anytime you buy a plane and you need to go somewhere long distance, like when you leave from the Springs, typically you have to go to Denver.
Right. Because Denver's got the bigger airport with more airline
Denver's
opportunities.
massive. It's absolutely massive.
Well, I believe it's the largest in the Midwest region.
Yeah.
Or, well, mountain region, whatever. Rocky Mountain. But Dallas is pretty big, too.
Very long radius from here.
Yeah.
Like, I think on the whole west part of the United States, I think it's Denver, Dallas, and LA actually the biggest airports.
San Fran's up there, too. San Fran's got a big airport.
Yeah, isn't there one in Seattle, too?
Mm-hmm. Seattle, Tacoma. Yeah, that's huge.
That's a lot of people fly in and out of internationally.
Yeah, especially if they're going to, like, Japan or something.
Yeah. AKA Jeremy.
Yeah. Dipshit. Just kidding. Just kidding, Jeremy. In case you're watching the broadcast later when I upload it.
Did you see those new bodies they're going to put on the Xfinity cars?
Yeah, I'm actually a fan of that. I think it's a good idea.
I don't think it's, it is lighter, so it gives the teams an advantage, and, it's easy, it costs less money, so, like, because even the video that I watched, Brett Bodine said that teams can still run a still body if they want to, but the new bodies that they have, they're going to try off this next couple of races are lighter, so you might as well run them if you're going to be faster.
Right. And I mean, like you said, they're cheaper to make, so it's just better.
But here's my question: is so since they're going to make it to where like you can just if you need a new quarter panel, you can just pop it off, pop a new one on, kind of like an Indy car with the wings. Like if they're going to make it to be like that, are they going to change the rules once that's a fully implemented thing for Xfinity at least? And because right now you can't bring another body part out to the car. Like you have to cut a piece off of it, but you can't add a nose back onto the car, something like that. I wonder if they change that.
I would.
It's going to be so interchangeable now.
Right. I'd assume they would just because of that fact, because it'd probably take a matter of seconds.
Oh yeah, because what they said, they just snap together. You just unsnap it, snap a new one in, go.
Yeah.
Like under a caution, that'd be easy as cake.
Yeah, just like you said with IndyCar and Formula One, they both can change. Given it prolongs their stop, it takes them a little longer to do it, when they have to, but they can still do it and do it quick. Usually Formula One, they get a nose changed in like about 5 seconds.
Also, did you hear they were talking about possibly, maybe, having the cars use an air jack system?
Yeah, kind of like how Formula One and IndyCar and pretty much every other.
I wouldn't say that I mean, as a traditionalist or whatever, I'm against it.
Yeah.
But in the aspect of these stupid drivers not paying attention to what they're doing and running over their jackmen all the time, like I kind of understand why they want to do it from a safety aspect.
Yeah, I can too. I'd hate to see the jackman go, but the jack
hit.
and oddly enough, he's the only guy that keeps getting hit.
Yeah, that's because he needs to go there first. The jackman is always the first over the wall and around the car because he has to get the car up before
Right.
But then then you're gonna someone brought up a decent point that was like, yeah, but if you do that, then what if you have the mechanical function to where the car doesn't jack up and the jacks are broken or something? It's like that happens with the normal jacks we have now too. Sometimes they go over there and they start jacking up and realize, shit, this jack broke.
Yeah, and even with the air jacks, they do break, and the teams, they can still jack them up. In Formula One, they have retarded looking jacks.
Yeah, but think about how heavy the stock cars are. Though. You would almost need a jack in every corner of the car to get it up.
Well, they
can't just put 2 jacks in the middle.
They have it like the Corvette does.
They put the jacks in the corners of the little wheels.
Yeah, they're like behind the wheels almost.
Yeah.
On all 4. So yeah, it's
right on the front.
Yeah, and it works for the Corvette. And to be honest, that
IMSA do it too.
Yeah, the entire IMSA series does it, which is where the Corvette races.
Yeah.
So, but I'm not against it in terms
I want
of
to
safety.
see him do it just so we can have gifts just like you're really a guy or push a button to so you're trying to be a badass and have a car jack up just a red.
Now, I think they do it the same way all the other ones do, and you have to actually insert the air jack manually by a guy over the wall. Yep.
I thought they would have a button or something you can just press to do it.
No, they all have at least from what I know. I think the Formula One cars actually do it as soon as they hit a certain point in the box. I think it's either automatic or the guy that their engineer does it for them. I think. I don't know.
That'd still be funny as shit though.
Yeah.
See the fucking car jack it before it stops.
It's like, what the fuck? Car goes sideways, crashes into the wall. Joey Logano's done. It's like, what a good day. What a good day.
Dude, did you see the rumor that I put up about Bubba Wallace?
I'd be thrilled to see that.
Dude, think about this. Something else that I've been thinking about. What if Richard Petty Motorsports partners up with Hendrick? Because they're talking about going to Chevy now.
Right.
Which I'm all for. And then they put Bubba in a Hendrick Chevy. Oh my god. That'd be perfect.
I'd still like to see them field 2 cars. Just the
well, if you read that article, they talk about keeping Almirola in the 43 and giving him the 44.
That's what I preferably want to see.
Yeah, that would be. I don't really care as long as Bubba's in the Cup car next year. I'll be so happy. He definitely needs it.
My thing is Vickers wants to race again, and I really want to see him get a ride again.
Yeah, the thing is that I agree Vickers is good, but he can't stay healthy. I think as an owner, a team owner,
it's also not his fault though either. It's not
I
something.
know, but it doesn't matter if it's his fault or not. You don't want to sign sponsorship.
Yeah.
He's he's gonna race the whole season. If his sickle cell comes back.
Well, his doctors say he's healthy. He's good to go. As of right
He was
now.
healthy and good to go last time when he was racing.
Yeah. Well, they said as of right now, there's no signs of it returning. So who knows on it? I'd love to see him get a ride, even if it's with a back marker. Get a ride, prove that he can run the full season, and then hopefully get a better ride. Because he is deserving of one. He has proven he's a winner of the Cup Series.
Yeah. Which that reminds me, because Richard Petty, they have two of those things they need to be able to race with.
The charter?
Yeah, they have two charters. They're just leasing one out right now.
Yeah.
Because they don't need the other one. So if they bring that one back and use it for another car, and then you have Penske out there bringing another car in for Ryan Blaney next year, like that's going to kill two people that don't have charters.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know where Penske's going to get that third charter from. Who are they going to buy it off of?
Maybe NASCAR, because they redo the charter system every year, so maybe they'll be granted another one from NASCAR.
That'd be kind of bogus.
And they just take it away from somebody else.
Yeah, that'd be kind of bullshit, in my opinion.
I don't know, we'll have to see.
Yeah. I think Blaney's deserving of getting the third
But
ride
even
there.
if they don't get a charter, though, Blaney's going to make everything.
Yeah.
Like him in a Penske car, it's better than what he has now with Brothers.
Although that Wood Brothers car has been pretty good to him.
Oh yeah.
We'll see how much it's Penske helped with the Wood Brothers car versus how good Blaney really is next year when Paul Menard gets in that car and Blaney's in a Penske car. And if Blaney keeps winning and doing good and Paul Menard sucks ass, then it was all Blaney with some of the Penske equipment.
Yeah, Blaney, with the help of Joey Logano and Brad Keselowski being their teammate and having a Penske car, there's no way in hell that he should not be winning at least 2 or 3 races a season, if not more.
A lot of it also will depend on crew chiefs. For instance, a certain 24 who needs to have Greg Ives back on the box.
I think I've heard rumors of that actually happening.
It would probably Chase and Greg together, that year that they spent in the Xfinities here, they were fantastic together. They had the championship locked up by what? Phoenix, I think? I'm pretty sure he won the championship a week early. And could have won it a week earlier than that. But they got involved in a wreck the previous week. So technically,
I was just impressed as shit when he got his first win at Darlington.
Yeah, and the way he did it.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
I was like, holy shit, this kid's good. I was like, I'm happy with this kid. This is my new guy. Although I've liked him since his days in the trucks and before that, when I started following him, I was like, I always liked Bill. There was nothing wrong with Bill. Bill was a good guy. So I was like, I'll root for his kid. And then I saw he signed with Hendrick, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm definitely rooting for his kid now. Then sure enough, we're gonna put him in the 24. Well, you just you found yourself a fan for life there, bud.
Yeah, I think next year my 3 main drivers, well, maybe main drivers, are going to be
Willie B.
Chase, William Byron,
and Bowman,
and Kyle Larson.
Ah.
And then if Bubba Wallace can get up in here, I'll buy a shirt. I'll support the kid.
Oh, absolutely. I would too. I'm not a huge Bubba Wallace supporter, but I think he's done a good job.
I think he has potential, and he's a really cool dude.
Yeah, I agree.
He's not a complete douchebag like all these other guys are.
Yeah, like a certain number 18. Fucking hate Kyle.
That's why, did you hear what Doug Jr. said about that?
No.
They asked him if he thinks that Kyle Busch will be able to be the new king of NASCAR and be the best ever. He said statistically, yeah, probably. He could probably win the most races and have the most championships and all that. But he's kind of a douchebag. Like, I don't think that was meant to come out in the public eye, but he actually said that. Like,
okay, Senior was an asshole, but there is a line between asshole and douchebag.
Okay, so Dill Sr. would wreck you.
Right.
And then come back up to you and say, hey bud, I didn't mean to wreck you. I just tried to move you.
No.
Like, he would apologize for it and just let you. Like, he would confront you about it.
Sometimes.
But he didn't always apologize, yeah. But
exactly.
or if he wrecked you and didn't apologize, you knew why.
Or you were just kind of Terry Labonte and you got wrecked on the last lap. Still managed to win, and you're like, why did he wreck me?
Hey, he didn't wreck him. He just tried to rattle his cage.
Yeah. But yeah, I'd consider Senior to be more on an asshole-ish level of a driver, but that's not a terrible thing because he was still a good guy.
Look at his nickname, dude. His nickname is the Intimidator.
Right, he was still a good guy though. Everybody loved him. He was just a dick at times.
He was like, I don't think anybody will ever be as good as Dale Earnhardt, just in the fact that A, he wasn't able to finish his career. B, he basically was the one who understood, and I wouldn't say invented draft racing, but he basically founded it. Like, he was the first one to understand how it worked and used it to his advantage.
Yeah.
Because it was obviously, it's always been around. Just no one else was able to figure out how to make it work.
I think Jeff picked it up from him pretty quick, though.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
dude, back in the 90s, the Dale Earnhardt, Jeff Gordon rivalry races, those were the best.
Yeah. And what's hilarious...
It was like the Red Sox and the Yankees. If you were a Jeff Gordon fan, you fucking hated Dale Earnhardt. If you were a Dale Earnhardt fan, you fucking hated Jeff Gordon, but you still respected each other.
Yeah, and what's hilarious is when the cameras weren't rolling and they weren't showing the two of them, they actually were kind of friends.
Yeah, they were buddies. That's what Junior said that many times. Dale and Jeff, when they were away from the track, they were good pals. They went hunting a couple times together. They hung out.
Yeah, so
they were buds.
Yeah, it's just kind of one of those things that I could never see with Kyle and Joey. Or Kyle.
Joey and Jeff. Joey's wrecked Jeff a couple times. Remember that one race in Kansas?
You mean Kansas?
Yeah. Where the fuck that was?
That was Kansas, yeah. And then Kansas retaliated in the most glorious retaliation ever in the history of retaliations. that was a great moment. Remember when Kansas wrecked him at Martinsville?
Yeah.
That was a glorious, glorious moment. Not to mention it helped Jeff win.
It was like 3 laps down.
This is like, hey Joey, fuck you. and what made it even better is Jeff didn't have a great. Joey had the best car that day. Joey was going to win, and he was going to lock himself into Homestead. Kansas said, "Yeah, no, you ruined my season. I'm going to ruin yours," and he did. And Jeff ended up winning. And Jeff didn't win the championship, but at least he was there for his final attempt. He was in the championship bout one last time. It's a shame he didn't get to walk away with 5. To be honest, Jeff should have at least 2 to 3 more championships than he does.
Did you know if they would have never switched to the chase format, Jeff Gordon would have had the most champions?
I believe 8. Yeah.
And if they would have kept the traditional points where they didn't have the chase, he would have, I believe they said he would have had 9 championships.
I know for a surefire fact he would have won in 07.
Yeah.
Him and Jimmy had a great battle that year, but Jeff was more consistent than Jimmy was throughout the year. Jeff almost, he had his average was like 6.5 for his average finishing position. He almost averaged a top 5 for the entire season. I don't know.
Was it 2000 when he won like 20 some odd races, some shit like that?
98 he won 13, which is tied for the most in the modern era since they went to the 36 race format.
So the end of the 90s, the beginning part of 2000, great for Jeff.
Yeah.
Huge championships.
Yep. 97, 98, 2001. as well as winning the 97 Daytona 500. Let's not forget that. And then he won the 2005 Daytona 500. He won another one, but I don't know why for the life of me I can't remember which one it was. But he has 3 500s. Pretty sure.
Was it 95?
Might have been. I know two of them were in the rainbow car.
Yeah, 2 of them was on freaking I think everyone says track analysis is the best crew chief ever or whatever.
No,
I
right.
still think Ray Abraham was by far the best.
Yeah. Ray won 4 championships with him. 4.
Where do you think Chad learned how to be a crew chief from?
Mm-hmm. And you know what's sad? Chad was the rear tire changer on that car.
Yeah,
he was not the crew. He was not the car chief. He wasn't the second guy. No, he was the rear tire changer. But he got his job because he listened to what Ray said. He soaked it all in. He listened to how Ray set up the cars and what Ray decided to do. I guarantee you, if Ray Evernham would not have left Jeff to go form Ray Evernham Motorsports with the Dodges, Jeff would have won at least 3 championships, even under the chase format.
Now, I still remember the moment that I found out that Ray Abraham left Hendrick. Like, I was in the parking lot outside of a grocery store with me and my dad, and we were waiting for my mom to come out of work, and we went to go pick her up from work. And we're listening to it on the radio, and I come on the radio and I say it. And I was like, Dad, what's that mean? And he goes to me, Jeff Gordon just got a whole lot worse. He wasn't wrong.
Well, for the most part. And actually, I'm wrong. Ray only won 3 championships. I forget about that. Robbie Loomis won 1 with Jeff. Robbie Loomis was not a bad crew chief for Jeff. And I don't think he ever really got along well with Steve. I don't think him and Steve meshed the way that Steve and Junior did.
Joe Jr. and Steve Letarte were the perfect matchup.
Yeah, no. And
look how good Junior was in such a long slump for what, 6 years or something like that?
Yeah. They had Lance McGrew and his Tony Yuri.
He got hooked up, and then he started winning races and competing for chases. And he was actually in it now and doing good and sweeping races, like swept the Pocono races. And, like, he was doing really, really good.
I was very disappointed to see Steve leave.
I was too. The when Steve left, he's right back to where he was. He's mid-20s car.
Mm-hmm. I don't think him and Greg just see eye to eye. I think Greg would be a good fit with Chase, as proven by what they did in the Xfinity Series. I think they know each other well enough already, and I just think that'd be a good fit for them. I don't think Alan Gustafson is that great of a crew chief.
Yeah, me either.
I think he lucked into a lot of his wins because he had Mark Martin driving for him for the longest time.
Mark Martin, man, that's probably the greatest driver who ever won a championship.
I don't disagree with that statement.
Like, I feel like he's won so many races and it's so good. The fact that he never won a championship still blows my mind.
Or Daytona 500.
Yeah.
Like
he won a championship.
I think so. I just want to buy like a car and be like, here, Mark, I will pay just to have you race this car once a year at the Daytona 500 until you win it. I'd love to see him win.
I think Dillon Jr. is going to be racing. Maybe not this next year at Daytona 500, but give him a year off of it, just enough to make him miss it, and then once he watches one of them in real life, in person, and not be able to race in it, I think that's really going to hurt him. And he's going to, and at that moment when he's going to take Junior Motorsports into the Cup Series, he's going to have a Cup car number 8 for himself to drive in the Daytona 500.
That would be epic. I'd love to see that.
That would be perfect.
I'd also like to see.
Sponsor. It's going to be red, 3 stripes on the side of it.
I'd also love to see them just give him the 88 as well, and switch Bowman's car to the 25 at that point.
I don't know if they'll do that, 'cause that 88 it sells good just for the number now because of Junior.
Yeah, we'll have to see what it does in the next season or two before that becomes a possibility. But I think seeing a Junior Motorsports car with the 88 on it would be a hell of a lot different than Bowman driving the Hendrick Motorsports 88. So I don't know. Plus, I think the 25 is more significant with that team. I was very disappointed that they went away from it when they brought in Junior, but at the same time, I realized, okay, Junior doesn't need to be driving a 25.
What is this ASRX thing that Gary goes about?
I have no clue. Why don't you ask him?
I really don't care.
It's some kind of simulator. That's what I know.
Yeah. Oh man. 51 minutes.
I have 5 minutes until my next checkpoint, and I
Where
am
are you at in the map?
entering Texas.
Oh, I'm way past Texas. What's the state in between Texas and California? Is that Nevada? I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm entering Nevada. Well, Nevada's over there.
There's New Mexico,
New Mexico,
New Mexico, Arizona.
Like, I hate how they make the map all sideways and shit. It's really fucking
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, so I think I just entered in New Mexico. I'm gonna hit Nevada for maybe a half a second. And I'll be in California.
I think I'm cruising at 24,000.
Southwest 667, contact Fort Worth Center on 128.4.
128.4 for Southwest 667.
I'm just excited for tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'm sure who my favorite track. And I was doing some testing in those cars at California. Dude, 3 and 4, for a qualifying lap, if you hit it just right, you can keep it flat out.
Damn. It will also, though, it'll depend on the weather. Because if the wind is blowing into that corner, it's going to be tight. But yeah. Depended on how the weather is and whatnot, it's definitely possible.
Yeah, when I was doing testing and it, like I said, you don't want to do it for one lap, so it'll be a good qualifying lap. So, you got to hit that corner just right to be able to do it. But I mean, other than that, if you're just racing or whatever, I mean, you can still drive it in really hard, get right back into it. Off throttle time. Now 1 and 2 is a different story. You gotta let off the gas for a little while in that corner, but 3 and 4, man, you're basically just burping it.
It's because of the way the corners are designed. Coming off of 3 and 4, you're coming off at less of an angle, essentially.
Yeah.
So it's just the way they're designed and whatnot. But I love Fontana.
What if they made a track that was like Fontana, but it had a tri-oval in the backstretch too, so you can just fly on that track.
So kind of like how Chicagoland is.
Yeah, but it would even more of a curve.
Right. Because Chicagoland has that curve. I think it's the only track that has a curve like that I know.
It's very subtle though.
Yeah, but it does have one, nonetheless.
I didn't realize it had a curve before I started doing iRacing, and then the first couple of times I kept running into the wall and I couldn't figure out why.
Why the hell am I running into the wall? Oh, it's curved. What the fuck is this nonsense? What is this fuckery?
I love Chicagoland though. That's another fun track you can run the middle and high.
I love the cars, even though they're low on horsepower compared to the Cup car, because we're only making 650 horses. It's still a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So let's see here. Did Kentucky make it onto our list? No, I don't think it did.
If it ever gets repaid, we need to change that.
Yeah, if it gets repaid, definitely. Nope. We do have Iowa on the schedule. That's right. It was between Iowa and Kentucky. It was up for a vote to all of the admins if they wanted to go to Iowa or Kentucky. And Iowa won. I would have rather gone to Kentucky.
Dude, what if they went back in time and they made the Pikes Peak International Raceway?
That'd actually be a lot of fun.
Yeah. I still wish NASCAR still came out here for that race, but I mean, I understand why they don't. But it still wasn't built big enough to hold that many series at once, and plus with the altitude, they kept blowing motors like crazy.
There was word that they were looking to build a new racetrack in Aurora.
Yeah, they still are. They're trying to get the. It's all politics at this point, but they have companies who want to fund it. They're just trying to get proper approvals through the government.
Now
they're still working on it though.
I haven't heard if it was going to be an oval or a road course though.
It's last I heard, it's going to be an oval somewhere. So it's going to be kind of like like in Michigan and California, but they're going to do something different. And they haven't announced what or what their ideas are. But there's going to be something different.
Maybe like them, but instead of the tri-oval being the front stretch, it's the back stretch?
And you need to turn right instead of left.
Please God, no.
I still want them to do that at least at one track, just to have a little bit of a difference.
Let's go to Daytona and we'll run it backwards. How about that?
I don't think the pit road would work that way.
It might.
It might actually. I think it would.
We'll figure it out. Either that or Talladega. I think Talladega would probably
Or
be
have
better
a figure
suited.
8 track that goes up in the air.
Oh,
but like not a jump, but like it's like a bridge.
Like kind of like how Suzuka is.
Yeah.
Formula One.
That'd be cool.
Would be intriguing.
Get more how to turn right and left at a high speed. Like they make it like a 6-mile track figure 8. It's a fucking massive figure 8.
Let's just say fuck it and send them over to fucking Germany and put them on the Nürburgring.
That'd be dope. But there's too much money to ship the cars.
And it's the green hell. It'd be horrendous. Drivers would be complaining that their arms are killing them after one lap.
Yeah, I still want to see the Cup Series race in the rain. We saw the trucks and the Xfinity do it. I want to see the Cup guys do it.
I know. We need more.
Like even Junior at Watkinsville was like, this is my last chance to run these stock cars in the rain. That's something that I've never done before. I would love to give it a shot.
They need to just say fuck it and go to Sebring and be like, hey, we're gonna go to Sebring in July. And it's gonna be like, okay, why? And it's like, because we want to use the rain tires.
We get tired of Goodyear making these damn tires for us, and we start. We don't get to use it.
We're just gonna do it as an exhibition race. We're gonna put it in a bye week, and we're gonna go to Sebring, and it's gonna be in the middle of July, so that it's guaranteed to rain in the state of Florida because it always rains. It really does. It's horrible. Either that or put a track in Seattle. Put a road course out in Seattle.
Didn't Jeff Gordon say he's going to build a racetrack in that area? Like, yeah, they showed like pictures of it or whatever, like a rendered version of it.
I think so. I don't know. There's rumors of a Nürburgring being built in outside of Las Vegas.
That'd be cool.
Like the full ring, an exact replica of the ring, and it's like, okay, but then it's not the green hell, then it's the brown hell, and then it's just shit.
I can't wait for this weekend though, because the Xfinity cars at Road America's was
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
it's a big ass track too.
Mm-hmm. I love that.
Is it a 2 or 3 minute lap for the Xfinity cars?
Something like that. I don't know. It's a 4-mile track.
It actually might be like a 4 minute.
No, I don't think it's a 4 minute. Oh shit, I still have not done up your patriotic scheme. I just realized patriotic week for the series is next week, for Labor Day weekend. God damn it, I'm gonna get asked to make so many fucking cars up my ass. Just gonna be like, listen, I put the damn templates in the damn page, go download it and make your own damn car. I'm sick of it. I made everybody's car, damn it. Hibbs, you die?
No, I'm trying to figure out these lap times.
Oh, okay.
What? The Cup Series used to race here?
Race where? Road America?
Road America?
Really?
Yeah, back from 1937 to 1956.
What the fuck?
There's only shows a record of one race and Tim Flock won, and a 56 Mercury.
Okay then.
Southwest 540, turn right heading 065, proceed on course.
That's
Turn right heading 065,
Anyways.
proceed on course.
Yeah.
Southwest 540.
So last year Michael Modell won. His full time was 109.66 minutes. So it's almost a 2-second lap.
right.
Which, I mean, it's a big ass track.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And they're only doing 45 laps for the race.
Jesus. Still used as testing tracks, Pikes Peak International.
There's a lot of race teams that use it as a test track. It's actually pretty similar to like a lot of the intermediate tracks, like Chicagoland minus the curved backstretch and stuff like that.
Nice.
Also, if you go in there and you pay the gate guy $100, he'll let you go on the track.
Nice.
Like as many times as you want, for like for a little bit. They don't really care.
They went to Road Atlanta for 2 years? From 86 to 87, the Nationwide Series went there.
Oh.
They went to the Milwaukee Mile from 93 to 09. Colorado National Speedway, 0.375 mile paved oval. Ran by the trucks. It says Erie in Colorado.
Erie.
Apparently Erie, Colorado. Colorado National Speedway.
Where is Colorado National Speedway?
Colorado National Speedway is at Colorado National Speedway, 42840 line O Road 10, Tucano, Colorado,
Oh, it's a-
8514.
The fuck are you talking about, Wikipedia? It's not Erie, Colorado. Fucking retards.
Oh, this is they call, yeah, I know where this speedway. I've been there before. They call it, it's north of Denver. They call it the I-25 Speedway now, though. They actually still do late model racing and stuff on it.
Right.
I
Five
forgot all about
flags.
that track.
Love me some Five Flags.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, really.
Yeah, just kind of short ovals. Although Five Flags is slightly bigger.
That's when you tune in the Los Angeles Center. Don't you ever do that?
Oh, they actually did used to race out in the northwest area. Portland International Raceway, Oregon, Portland. 1.9 mile road course. They ran the trucks there for 2 years.
I remember when I was in middle school, we used to always go to the truck races and the Xfinity races out here at DPIR.
They had a track in West Virginia.
Yep.
On the Speedway is what it is now. Daytona Beach and road course. Gotta love that. A 4-mile road course that was literally an oval. Yeah, it was the track that was run. There was a slight dogleg right to it because of the way US 1 is. So there was a slight right at the end of the front stretch, or the start-finish stretches. This is a really weird configuration. They had it on NASCAR Thunder 2003.
Dude, what if they did Tiburon Raceway?
Oh God.
It was like it was like a bigger Talladega that you went the opposite direction in with no restricted lanes.
It was death.
It was fun as shit.
That it was. It was still death.
1094, contact Albuquerque Center on 126.85.
Good old Heidelberg Raceway, located in Heidelberg, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Going
The
126.85.
district of Pittsburgh, known as Heidelberg. Closed after 1973, now the site of a shopping center. I fucking hate shopping malls, let me tell you.
Albuquerque Center 1094 with you.
It was a quarter-mile dirt oval. Damn. That thing never would have made it in NASCAR. That's a shame. I'd love to see them build a track up there in the Pittsburgh
So I
area.
think they have one and they still race. It's not in the Pittsburgh area, but it's in Wheeling. They still run up pretty frequently.
Right. I mean, technically there's the race in Pocono, but let's be honest, Pocono's kind of retarded.
I love Pocono.
I love Pocono too, but to be honest, it is a little retarded. Have you ever been to Pocono?
No.
I have. It's not easy to get to. It's out in the middle of goddamn fucking nowhere.
That's what Atlanta is too.
This is true. Talladega pretty much is too, but Talladega is also right off the interstate.
Yeah, but it's off the interstate in the middle of fucking.
Yeah, exactly. It's in the middle. It's off the interstate in the middle of bumfuck Egypt.
Yeah, like when people go there to the races, you ask them where they've been staying, they literally say Atlanta.
It's like what?
Like, yeah, we drive up here from Atlanta and right back. All right.
It's like I'm not gonna question. Other tracks used used by NASCAR. Calder Park Thunderdome in Australia. Used in 1988 as an exhibition. The Goodyear NASCAR 500. The Suzuki International Racing East Circuit. They used the road course, and that was in 96, 97, and then of course Twin Ring Motegi in 98. So as for road courses, they're kind of been. You ever hear of the Texas World Speedway? Pretty nice.
Yeah,
track.
that's the old Texas. Yeah.
It's in College Station, Texas. 2 miles. It's it's pretty much another Michigan and Auto Club, essentially. Although I think the banking's a little bit more, maybe.
Dude, what if they made a Michigan and like a California type track with like the banking of like Texas or Atlanta? That'd be dope.
Jesus. Well, Greg Biffle got up to 218 miles per hour at Texas World Speedway. I'm a little disappointed that NASCAR decided to go to that cookie cutter piece of shit track over Texas World Speedway. Because
Basically a shittier Atlanta Speedway.
Exactly. I'd rather have another track like Michigan or Auto Club.
Yeah, like I said, give me a Michigan Auto Club type track with more banking.
Yeah, that's essentially what this is. I think it's actually close to what Michigan has in terms of banking. Oh, well, that's a shame. In January of 2016, the track was closed permanently. Demolition is undergoing, and the land will be redeveloped as a housing development known as Southern Point. That's disheartening. You see what happens, NASCAR? You see what happens when you leave tracks? They don't get used in this country.
They do. They get used for bad things like housing development
And strip malls like Irwindale. That actually pisses me off. I like Irwindale. Nice trip.
Well, that's stupid. Did you see what Scotty put on here?
No.
He got a copyright of his new logo that Luis made for him from Nickelodeon.
What?
Yeah, so he had to redesign it just a little bit.
That's fucking retarded.
Isn't it?
There was a track that NASCAR went to in 1962 to 1966 in North Carolina called Dog Track Speedway.
Dog track.
I don't know, but that's pretty fucking funny. I-70 Speedway in Missouri, whatever the fuck you call it, closed in 2008. Lanier National Speedway closed except for special events, none of which are currently scheduled. That's actually disappointing. Apparently, they held nationwide events until 1992. Las Vegas Park Speedway. Demolished, now the site of a Hilton hotel. Leave it to fucking Vegas.
United 352, contact Tulsa OK.
Louisville Motor Speedway. Closed in 2000.
They actually ran truck races there.
United 352.
Hosted truck racing from 96 to 99. Closed in 2000 after the Kentucky Speedway opened. Track was demolished and is now the site of an industrial park.
Yep.
The Memphis, Arkansas Speedway. Closed due to owners' inability to afford the $100,000 cost to pave the speedway, as the dirt had become unmanageable and dangerous. But the layout remains intact to this day.
If someone ever would go by it and pave it.
Right?
Come on, Bruce Smith.
Middle Georgia Raceway, Byron, Georgia. Closed after 1971, reopened in 1988, closed for good in 2005 due to new noise ordinance being imposed on the track.
That's stupid.
I hate noise. Yeah, I hate noise ordinance.
This track has been here for the last 30 years, and you're just not going to complain about the noise? Get the fuck out of town.
Nazareth Speedway, the beloved Nazareth, closed in 2004.
Southwest 47, turning left, heading 08 miles, 6 feet on the quarter. Turning left, heading
The new Asheville Speedway in Asheville, North Carolina. Shauna Robinson became the first woman to win NASCAR Touring Series race when she won a dash race in 1988. The race the track has since been demolished and became a park.
050,
That's actually not as bad as some of the other ones. At least it's a park.
United 641. Turn left, heading 05.
The New York State Fairgrounds. Track remained active until 2015. Was razed, as in essentially it was straight demolished in as quickly as possible, as part of a redevelopment project of the New York State Fairgrounds. North Wilkesboro. Originally dirt paved in 1957. Closed in 96, reopened in 2010, raced in 2010 with USA Racing, Pro Cup, ASA late models, past super late, and Frank Kimmel street stocks. Has since closed again as of 2011 due to the facility's deteriorating condition and financial woes. God damn it, Burton Smith, go buy the damn track and remaster it. Let's get Wilkesboro back.
You're going to be happy.
I think a lot of people would be happy. One of my favorites, Ontario. Ontario Motor Speedway, 2.5 mile paved oval, located in Ontario, California, where we are currently flying to. Was essentially the Indianapolis of the West. It was literally Indianapolis in Ontario, California. It was no different. The track looked exactly the same. And hosted NASCAR races. From 71 to what?
Same size?
Yep, 2.5 mile, square shaped, 4 different turns, the whole 9 yards. looked exactly the same.
American 179er, turning left heading 10.
Closed in 1980, demolished in 1981. Now the site of Citizens Business Bank Arena.
Turning left heading 105, proceed on course.
But yeah, it was absolutely. They called it the Indianapolis of the West, or the Big O. It cost $25.5 million to build, and and it cost $3 million to demolish.
060, proceed on
So.
course. Exit 156.
Getting ready to cross over into California.
Nice.
And look, there's more mountains coming over.
Captain 252, turning right heading 060, proceed on course. Turning right heading 0.
They had a drag strip there. This track was. God damn! I hate people that can't spend their money properly. There was a dirt track at Ontario and a drag strip, but no, we don't get to have that. I would have rather them gone to that track for years than ever go to Indy, because it just would have been beautiful.
I think the Indy races are boring as fuck. Now, with that being said, the Xfinity race this year was actually pretty entertaining. I will admit that.
To be fair, the Cup race actually wasn't bad, even though it was.
Yeah, it was just a fucking wreck fest. Though.
Exactly.
What that was all about. Like they weren't the only time I ever went to that track for a NASCAR race was when Ryan Newman won his last year with Stuart Haas, and that whole fucking race went without the damn caution. You know how boring that was?
Yeah. Could be worse.
It had no caution.
Could be worse. It could have been when they tried to groove the track and people kept blowing their tires left and right.
They had to have a caution every 10 laps.
Yeah. I think that would have been worse. At least you had racing.
Yeah, that was something else. I was surprised that even happened. Well, you live and you learn, I guess.
Yep. But I don't know. I enjoyed going to Daytona. I'll say that. I will never regret going to Daytona as many times as I have.
Yeah, Daytona was a fun time. I went down there 1 year for the 500 a couple years ago.
I'm going back in February for the 500. I said, fuck it. Now that I'm not living at home anymore, I'm just going to blow all of my money and go back to fucking Florida just to see a race. Let's see, the Madden players that have suffered so far. 3 of the 4. No, Ray Lewis.
Tom Brady's next.
I hope so. Jesus. Hope he breaks his fucking knee.
I hope he breaks his fucking arm.
Yeah. Forced to retire.
Yes.
I just realized that we're broadcasting that, but you know what? I don't care. I don't like Brady.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck Brady.
16 minutes out. They haven't given any disrespect.
They're like, go fuck yourself.
Forget about me. I'm still 120 nautical miles out of it, so I mean it's not that bad.
2008, Troy Polamalu. 2009, yeah, he did have the curse. He missed 11 games due to injury. Poor Troy.
Wasn't that year where Troy and someone from I think it was Troy and Larry Fitzgerald were together?
Yep. It was the year after we played them in the Super Bowl. And they were like, well, let's capture the spirit of that amazing game and put them both on the cover. Richard Sherman? So far, recently, the curse hasn't affected anybody. Since Troy, really.
Until this year.
Yeah, let's hope so. Although it did kind of affect Gronk last year.
Yeah, it did. He didn't play the Super Bowl.
He didn't play the entire last quarter of the season. Missed 8 games to injury.
Yeah, so it's not over. Especially for the Patriots. It definitely works great for the Patriots.
Yeah. Maybe Brady will miss 8 games due to injury.
How about this? How about Brady's healthy all the way up until we
Play him
TJ Watt
a week
turns him, kills him. And then they have to go to the playoffs without Brady. And then we beat them again at their home. They're probably going to home field advantage because that's how it always happens. We'll beat them at their own home without Brady. Go to Super Bowl, get number 7, and watch Big Ben right off into the sunset.
Yeah, I hope
that,
not.
my friend, would be the perfect season.
Except for the last bit, I'd like to see Ben stay a little bit longer.
He won't. If he wins the if he wins the Super Bowl, he's out.
I know. I want to see him stay. So far, I'm not sold on Dobbs. I'm not happy with Landry, and Houston is, honestly, in my opinion, so far the best of the 3, which is sad because he's not that good either.
Yeah, we're kind of screwed with after Ben.
I'm going to tell you right now, I hate Tomlin's picking quarterbacks. Anytime he drafts a quarterback.
Yeah. I think Dobbs this year, though, was more of a offensive coordinator, though.
I don't know. It seems like a Tomlin pick. It fits in line. With the I think Landry was the offensive coordinator pick. Landry fit way more into what Todd Haley wanted to do, and he just didn't work out for us. Dobbs fits more into the style of the kind of quarterback Tomlin wants. Between Michael Vick and Dennis Dixon and Byron Leftwich, those are all guys that Tomlin is like. So I think Dobbs fits more into that line than with Todd Haley.
Speaking of that, did you know Byron Leftwich is calling plays for Arizona this year?
The fuck are they retarded? Why the hell would they sign that guy to do that? He's gonna call a play, it's gonna work, and he's gonna break his arm. I'm obviously joking about the fact that he could never stay healthy for us. He always managed to either break a rib, break an arm, or break a leg in like the 3 seasons that we had him. He was always hurt. I hated him. Bitch didn't deserve a Super Bowl ring, but he has one.
Captain 42, turn right heading 065.
Yeah, so does Dennis Dixon.
Turn right heading 065. Proceed on course. Access 42.
Is it sad, and I mean, not in a kind of, I don't mean it racist wise, but is it sad that up until Mike Tomlin, we had only had 1 black quarterback in the history of the team, and then Mike Tomlin comes in and all of a sudden we have 4 black quarterbacks? Not to be racist, but I mean,
I think it's more because a black quarterback is more common now than it was back then.
while I will agree with that for the most part, there were still black quarterbacks throughout the league for years.
Yeah, but they weren't good.
Well, with the exception of Randall Cunningham and Warren Moon, probably a couple others, Dante Culpepper, Donovan McNabb.
McNabb wasn't fully black.
Eh,
Plus, I don't think he was that good.
I'm not sure what Dobbs is. He kind of looks like a dickhead. And I mean that in the literal sense that his head actually kind of looks like a dickhead. It's weird. Like, have you actually looked at how his head is shaped? It's weird. It's really weird. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know. I wasn't a fan of that pick. Maybe Peterman wouldn't have been the better option, but everything I had ever heard about Dobbs out of college was that he was a terrible quarterback. He could run, but he was a terrible quarterback.
I don't know. We'll see. We got Ben for now, so I don't have to worry about for this season.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't get hurt.
He's going to get hurt. He gets hurt every year.
I know. Hopefully he gets hurt and we're stuck playing like Cleveland and Landry can come in and beat Cleveland. Because we know Landry can do that. He did that without any starters. I'd assume Landry with our starters against Cleveland, that game wouldn't even be close. I assume. Yeah. Acknowledge handoff. Tune me into fucking Arizona already. I just hope our D plays well this year.
Alright, so ILS 26R.
Is that the active runway?
Yeah, 109.7.
Coming on PDZ. I'm close to entering Arizona. There are a lot of planes flying around Albuquerque right now.
There's like nothing over here in the desert in California.
I also have World of AI on, and mine turned on the way up. So.
Yeah, I'm descending down to 12,000.
49ers release Ahmad Brooks. Wow. I'm glad that they have the Chargers playing the Rams in preseason. That's pretty great.
They're playing at the Real Pro Stadium, whatever that shit's called. Or StubHub Stadium.
No, I think they're playing at the Coliseum.
Yeah, that StubHub Stadium it made me laugh. It's such a small stadium.
Have you seen it on Madden yet?
No, but they have it on Madden.
Yes, it's fucking hilarious.
It's so small.
They got the rights to it because of Madden and have now put it onto FIFA because of it. Because they have the rights to it for Madden, so it's now on FIFA. It's the same thing that they have with the CenturyLink Field. That's why it's on Madden or on FIFA. It's because they have the rights. EA already has the rights to it through Madden.
I got my vectors for my approach from LAX, not from Ontario. I bet you that confused other people.
I don't think Ontario has an approach tower. I think it just has the tower. I think LAX, I'm pretty sure LAX is the central approach for all of it. For the entire area, I think.
Jetblue 190, traffic is 10 o'clock, 4 miles, headline level 350, Boeing 737, report to inside. United 1628, traffic is 1 o'clock, 3 miles, headline level 310, Airbus A-320, report to inside. United 1628, have the Airbus A-320 in sight.
You know what flight I'd pay to see? Because I certainly there aren't many. I'd pay to watch James Harrison beat the living shit out of Vontaze Perfect.
Or Tom Brady. I agree.
Well, I saw the Pittsburgh Steelers on 24/7 Sports, which they're retarded anymore, but still I'll follow on Facebook. They're like, forget Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather. Imagine Pittsburgh Steelers star James Harrison stepping into the ring with this bitter Cincinnati Bengals rival. And then it just shows below. I'm like, really? Just really? Who is more like here you go. Who's more likely to play in 2017? Tim Tebow or Colin Kaepernick? I'd say Tim Tebow is more likely than Kaepernick.
I think FSX is just trying to see how close they can get to these mountains.
Oh, yeah, because there are mountains near Ontario. Forget about it. Ontario's actually technically closer to the racetrack than LAX is, which is why all the drivers fly into it. That and it's smaller and more secluded than LAX.
Well, so these mountains are where I'm heading straight for them, still descending, and I'm like, I'm sure I'm going to hit these things. And we get right, pretty much right close to them, and then I turn left and listen. SoCal approach. Here we go, baby.
Google may catch you escaping prison, but they'll still blur out your face because Google ain't no snitch. It's fucking great.
I mean, I'm probably only a couple thousand feet above these houses I'm flying over.
Jesus. So somebody lost their passenger side mirror. So they taped a full-size mirror to the side of the car. And the caption is, if it's stupid, but it works, then it's not stupid. It's fucking great. That can't be good for aerodynamics. So the next live stream I'm going to do on 2018 will be week 3 of the preseason, which will be the Steelers. You got AB, Ben, Lev. Well, after that, I'm not really sure. I tried to draft guys, but they kept getting taken before I could draft them for you. So, you know. Justin got fucking lucky. He had the #1 draft pick. So he got Tom Brady.
Nice. I just got my instructions to land.
Nice.
29,900 feet. Nice straight in.
You were actually 12 overall. You picked 12 overall. And you got Ben because of that. Because I did the first round by quarterbacks only. And yeah, you got Ben.
I can't even see this damn airport. That's going to be interesting.
It's really confusing out there too because there's so many damn airports.
Yeah, I just flew over one. It's like on the map.
Yeah, there's like a tiny one that is right in front of Ontario that you think is Ontario, and you go to land at it. It's like, fuck, I'm at the wrong one.
Yeah, it's like case in the car. There's like KRV.
Yeah.
There's another one just northwest of
It's like, what are you doing to me, California? Why are there so many airports?
Turn right heading 055 for speed on course. Southwest 32060.
I mean, I see one right, but I'm just running one.
I'm in Arizona. Yay! I'm probably coming in a different way than you are.
United 5780, turn left heading 250, climb and maintain flight level 300. Southwest 1801, turn right heading 240, climb and maintain flight level 320. Turn right heading 240, climb and maintain flight level 320. Southwest
I'm going to be coming up
1801.
south of the airport. Just south of it.
Southwest 1801, traffic is 3 o'clock, 2 miles, at flight level 300, Airbus A-320, report to inside. Southwest 1801, contact Albuquerque Center on 132.9er.
Oh, okay, I'm in a cloud.
That's bad timing.
Oh my god. Where's the way? Gear down.
Sink
Fucking
rate.
sink landing.
Sink rate. Sink rate. Fucking hate that shit.
We got touchdown, and launcher, and that. That was really national. God, their damn steering wheel is so loud.
I know, mine does it too. It's like, you fucking annoying bitch.
I gotta start landing much slower. Dude, I almost didn't slow down that time.
What was your approach speed?
275.
Well, no shit, you need to slow down. Jesus Christ!
I stopped. Barely, but I stopped.
God damn, I'm in this fucking Airbus. I'm usually coming in at around 150. Somebody has a goddamn death wish. That's what that is.
Yeah.
I'm currently over Arizona, and do you know what I see? Exactly. Although I do see the Rocky Mountains behind me. Perfect. There's some mountains to my left. It's doing all that. They all closed. All of the auctions I was looking at closed. Okay, so the offensive captain can play as any single player on the team. The defensive captain can play as any player except the quarterback and kicker. And the head coach can control any player except the quarterback and kicker. Also, the offensive captain contributes specifically the offensive players and playbook. They call the offensive plays and when to call timeouts when on offense. Defense, the exact same. And the head coach decides who the head coach is, the stadium, and the uniform. And they get to decide penalties. So really the head coach is just there to play.
Yeah. Well, he can make any changes he wants to if he's the head coach.
Oh, that's true. Ow. Who do I have on? James Harrison, John Witherspoon, Hill, Maluga, Spikes, Bird, Major Wright. Oh shit, I have Revis? I have a 59 overall Revis. Yvonne Still, Jonathan Babineau, Vince Wilfork, Mario Williams, Antonio Cromartie, Sam Shields. And they are all shit players. They're all bronze level, but sure enough. Austin Davis. Doesn't he play for Houston? Great. I got D'Angelo. Reggie Bush, D'Angelo Williams, Vincent Jackson, Anquan Bolden, Cecil Shorts. Apart from them all being absolute shit. So, if we decide to do that, you can have the offensive players, because I'm assuming that yours is better than mine. I'll just take head coach, so it's not ruined shit.
United 1604, contact Albuquerque Center on 124.325. 124.325 for United 1604.
They need to add more uniforms.
They will.
10904, contact Albuquerque Center on 124.5.
Seconds? Damn it. They're really hoping they'd have the Whaler uniforms already.
Albuquerque Center, Southwest 1801, visit flight level 261, descending flight level 280.
Free agent uniforms?
Southwest
What the fuck does that mean?
Albuquerque Center, roger.
And can't you get the idiots from, I say idiots, but can't you get the long shot uniforms and players and whatnot?
Yes. So it's kind of funny what you were saying earlier about you wish you could play with that player and all that after the story mode. You actually can via
Ultimate Teams. Wait, via what?
Ultimate Teams.
Okay, that's what I thought you said. Just wanted to be sure. Cleveland's fucking uniform.
124.5, 10904.
I laugh whenever I see Cleveland's uniform.
Altitude 134, contact Albuquerque Center on 124.5.
I wouldn't mind the Rams stadium.
124.5 for Delta 2134.
I like the Coliseum. It's a nice stadium. I, however, would not want the Chargers Stadium. Somebody is really trying to sell the Chargers Stadium for $9,000 or 9,000 coins. 9,000 coins for the Chargers shit stadium. Okay? I mean, if people want to beat the fucking Chargers Stadium, I guess. Zero challenges. Patriots weren't always neat in 1998. 1 in 15. Congratulations, New England.
Altitude 134, Albuquerque Center, roger. Descend and maintain 16,000. Southwest 1801.
Oh my god. Wow, the The Patriots were down 9-0 before even scoring a point. Jesus fucking Christ. Or before Washington even had an offensive possession, essentially. Can't fucking play with this shitty ass quarterback.
That's shitty. I'm looking at this fancy football league that I do, that I put on every year for me and my friends, my family.
Right.
And my little brother joined it. He just changed his name. His team name this year is Hung Like Hernandez.
Damn.
Southwest 180, descend and maintain 8,000.
Alright.
Descend and maintain 8,000. Southwest 18001.
Mine, as always, like every year, started with 7.
I'd probably change mine this year to the Tulsa Whalers. Just because it fits. Oh, you caught the ball that time. How about that, dick? It's like the fourth quarter, and all they want me to do is pass. But I have this shitty quarterback and these shitty receivers, and nobody can catch the fucking ball. So I'm just gonna run it with Lev. Sure enough, that actually works out better than throwing the football. That is sad. That is extremely sad. That it is the fourth quarter and I have better effectiveness running the football. And touchdown. I'm still somewhere over Arizona, so I'm just, gonna play some Ultimate Team. So I'm gonna try to do kind of like a ECR styled league, the EFL league that they do, but do it for Xbox so that all of us can do it. You went in on it or nah?
got too much going on. We're getting ready to. After this weekend, I gotta pack up all my stuff again. The people that I'm living with, they're getting ready to sell their house and move to a bigger house. So
Oh. Damn.
So I gotta move again here in the next couple of weeks probably. Then in October, I gotta fly back out to Kentucky to get my older brother and the rest of my stuff and move the rest of my stuff back out here.
Damn, that sounds like fun.
Not really.
Yeah, I know. That's being sarcastic. I mean, I personally wouldn't start it for a little bit, but what I could do is kind of pencil you in so that you can at least be saved a team in general. Like I'll, no matter what, leave you a spot open, essentially. Even if you don't really get to pick your team, you can always have a spot, I guess. If you want to do that, but yeah. Another solo challenge. Oh shit.
Descend and maintain 5,700, Southwest 376. Albuquerque Center, 10904, with you. 10904, Albuquerque Center, roger. Cactus 267, contact Los Angeles Center on 134.65. Going to 134.65, Cactus 267. Southwest 954, climb and maintain flight level 300. Climb and maintain flight level 300, Southwest 954. United 1114, traffic is 2 o'clock, 4 miles, at flight level 300, Boeing 737, report them in sight. Southwest 954, traffic is 1 o'clock, 3 miles, at flight level 330, Boeing 737, report them in sight. Southwest 954, traffic in sight. United 1114, have the traffic. 10904, contact Los Angeles Center on 1 524. Contact Los Angeles Center on 134.65. 134.65. Access 524. SoCal approach 1094, would return runway 8 left.
1094, 39 miles. Expect ILS, runway 8 left approach. Papa altitude transition. Papa altitude.
Expect ILS, runway 8 left approach via Papa Delta Zulu transition. Cleared Papa Delta Zulu 1094. SoCal approach United 382, visit 16,100, descending 11,000.
United 382, SoCal approach. Roger, altimeter 2992.
Hey, buddy.
Yep.
SoCal approach Jetblue 323, 14,300, descending 13,000.
Sit back a little bit.
382, contact Los Angeles Center on 126135. Jetblue 323, SoCal approach. Roger, altimeter 2992. 1094, expected descending 11,000. 1094,
That's
contact
over
Los
there.
Angeles
At some
Center
point I'll come back and I'll remember. If
126135.
I don't, it's no problem. I'm sitting over, I'll come and adjust the roll.
125.5.
Dishwasher.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Oh,
Don't sink.
Shut up.
Don't sink. 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 Don't sink.
Ontario Tower, American 462 permitted to go. Runway 8 left via Mark CSW. American 462 for full short. Runway 8 left. Traffic is Airbus A-320 on runway. Full short, runway 8 left. American
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it. And hope you all enjoyed us.